The United States government has recently come up with a plan to reduce inflation. And what are they going to do? Spend more money. Interesting. Hey guys, welcome to BAM with Sam, where you can be a money maker. The Inflation Reduction Act was recently passed on August 15th and signed on August 16th. By enacting this bill, the Biden administration is promising to build an economy that works for working families. $737 billion is going to be raised in revenue, and $437 billion of that will be used for investments, whereas $300 billion is going to be used for deficit reduction. 84% of the funds for investment is going to go towards climate change. That is $369 billion. $64 billion is going to be used for the Affordable Care Act extension, whereas $4 billion is going towards Western drought resiliency. With the remaining $300 billion, a majority of that is going to be made with tax collections. $80 billion has recently been added to the IRS budget to go towards enforcing tax audits. The purpose of the Inflation Reduction Act is to expand Medicare benefits, lower energy bills, make historic climate investments, lower healthcare costs, create manufacturing jobs, invest in disadvantaged communities, close tax loopholes used by the wealthy, and protect families and small businesses making $400,000 or less. But many are concerned about this new act and its efficacy. Senator Marco Rubio expressed concern when stating that the bill is not going to reduce inflation, but instead target hardworking citizens. While others believe it is essential for the growth and recovery of the U.S. economy. Former IRS Commissioner John Koskinen recently stated that the new act is meant to catch those trying to cheat the tax system and won't affect citizens who make less than $400,000 a year. But here's the big question. Does this act affect inflation? Short answer, nope, not one bit. And when I say not one bit, let me explain. There was recently a study done by the Penn Wharton University, and they concluded that the impact on inflation is indistinguishable from zero. Now, what does that mean in English? It is so close to zero that it might as well just be zero. In the short term, this act has no effect on inflation, whereas in the long term, it is going to affect inflation by 0.1 percentage points within the next decade. So there is really no realized difference. And when we consider the $300 billion going towards deficit reduction, that's just a drop in the bucket compared to the debt that the US government accrues. In 2021, the government collected $4 trillion, but spent $6 trillion, which put them at a deficit of $2 trillion. Now, when comparing the $300 billion that they're going to accrue in 10 years to go towards deficit reduction, that's barely worth anything. And out of that $2 trillion deficit from last year, $300 billion is 0.000000001%. So we're really making big changes out here. And for viewers of BAM with Sam only, come on closer. This is a secret. This seems to be a climate change bill instead of a way to reduce inflation. With all of this great information that you've just learned, what does this mean for you as an investor? Well, for those who already have a stable and effective investment plan, hold that position. Whereas for others who are seeking investment, it is best to find ways to hedge your finances against inflation. And I have a video that shows 3 ways that you can do just that. So keep it strong and keep it long. I don't even know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you got some great information from it and some insight on what's happening in the United States. If you have any questions, comments, or want to tell me what I should talk about next, leave it down below, and I'll see you in the next video where you learn to be a money maker.